what is outside of the matrix and what it looks like. First, we have to describe what makes Earth a matrix. What makes Earth the matrix? So I have a few things right here. One of the things that makes Earth a matrix is the lack of memory. When we come in here, we don't have any memory of our past lives, previous experiences, or previous, beings or people that we was kind of intimate with, or, just lived certain lives with. We don't have any of that information. So that's one. And two, the fake structures. Some of the structures that may appear around you to be solidified and solid is not, and we can break it down to certain understandings as far as the way that atoms work and things like that. But it is certain structures that's put into your universe to make you believe that it is solid and it is real, but it is only there as a reflection of your past. It's supposed to prompt something within you as far as a memory to give you direction to where you're headed and where you should go. So keep that in mind. The third thing is some of the non-human beings. I had read something with, I guess, Dolores Cannon before, and she spoke on something like this, and she said that something doesn't appear, some people or some things doesn't appear real until you actually put your focus and your attention on them. So let's say, for instance, you see this man walking down the street. Maybe that's a non-being, a being that's like placed in the matrix as a filler. It's a being that you will never bump into, and his appearance or his interaction doesn't become real until you stop and interact with him. There are real beings like that, so I call them non-human beings. And something else that makes Earth a matrix is the pre-storyline. Some of us have decided to come into this vessel, to come into this realm, this dimension with pre-storylines, certain things that we want to heal, certain things that we want to fix, certain things that we want to discover, certain things that we want to experience. And we set up these pre-storylines to get us to our different pieces in this realm. It might not seem like your life was planned out, or that you were supposed to do this or you were supposed to do that, but in fact it was. Before you came here, you met with your guides, or you met with a group that decided that you would go to this school, you would live in this house, you would do this and you would do that. And that's what I call the pre-storylines. Okay, something else that makes Earth a matrix is directed assistance, beings from outside of the matrix that actually assist you in your travels and the places that you want to go and the things that you want to achieve in this place. So those are the few things that actually make up the matrix on Earth, or this dimension and realm that we find ourselves in. So what else I'm going to talk about is some of the places that are outside of this matrix, that are outside of Earth. I wrote here, some planets have full memory. Some planets have beings on them that are aware of themselves. They don't have to ask someone else. Our total planet, the totality of our planet, planet Earth, where we find ourselves now, is so many beings that don't have awareness of their past lives. They don't even believe in reincarnation. They don't have awareness that actual gods were actual beings on this planet, not just cosmic energy and things like that. They actually walked this place, it's actual planets where some of those gods actually reside. It's other planets and other places where some of those beings that you worship and give offerings to actually reside. Some dimensions, some realms, they operate around this planet while remaining outside of the matrix. They have not signed a contract where they have to come in and have to stay in. They work on the outskirts or commune with us from another dimension, trying to give us direction. The other thing that I wrote here, their structures consist of solid material that have open portals to our realm. They have structures where they can come in and out of this realm without getting stuck. They are not bound to this place like some of us are. We have to finish our contracts. We have signed them before we entered this life, and we have to finish them regardless if we want to or not, you know? You have chosen your mission, regardless of what it seems like, regardless of how hard it is, regardless of how many times you have to do it over and over and over, regardless of if you don't like your parents or don't like your sister or you don't like this or you don't like that. These are the beings that you decided to share this place with, this space with. These are the beings that, regardless of how they get you there, they have assisted you in your goal in some way, somehow, even if it's through heartache. Okay, some other things that I have here is they have beings of all races and creeds on certain planets. They have some that maybe just have one eye right here, or a mouth that comes under the chin, or a nose over here. You know, it's so many different creatures, and so many creatures that are highly evolved outside of the matrix that don't mind communing with each other. It's certain planets that don't even think about certain races, or you're different from me, or you're different from this or that. They come together, they commune with each other outside of the matrix. And then I have here some of their surrounding planets are very far away from each other. Some of them may appear like us. That's why we don't see other creatures, and we sometimes don't believe that other planets have other so-called interdimensional beings or aliens and things on there, because they're so far away. Well, outside of the matrix, they are like that as well. They are far away. They're not always close to each other. I also have here their lives do not consist of made up storylines. They're actually living their lives. They're actually going day to day with certain things that they want to achieve. You know, they don't always have the options of creating everything that they want to create, but they work with the planet's rules and things. And you may not think that they have rules outside of the matrix, but they do. They actually do have rules and things like that, and laws that they have to abide by as far as cosmic laws. And then I have here, their assistance is not hidden, but readily available if they call for other planets to help and assist. If it's accepted by other planets, they come and assist, depending on the location of the planet, and they're accepted into the planet. They're not like us, far as fearful, and we don't want others invading our space, and we think they'll harm us and do this. No, they come together in certain places. And I'll just sum this up right here. Your goal is to go beyond the outskirts of the outer matrix, beyond all the things that I have said. You want to move past all those things. You want to move in your being where you are a soul creator. There are spaces like that no beings in existence have touched. They are open canvases where your name is written on them, where you can actually be the creator of these spaces while still being able to share the space with other beings if you choose. That, to me, is the main goal of all of existence, to get to a place where you are ultimately the creator. You are the creator. You have the canvas to create whatever you desire, whatever you wish. If you want a place that has no heartache, no fear, no nothing, just nothing but beauty and peace, that is the place that you create, not someone created for you. So you want to go beyond the outskirts of the matrix and create a realm of your own.